As of this writing, the L-39 is arguably the most popular jet warbird in the world, with over 140 of these actively flying in the United States alone. Hand side, the high-speed pass at 450 knots. Spend your day on your day off at the controls of your own private fighter jet. The 39ZO version, the armed ground attack version, could carry up to 2,425 pounds of weapons on 4 underwing hardpoints, including bombs, 57 or 130 millimeter rocket pods, gun pods, a 5-camera reconnaissance pod, or 2 fuel drop tanks. From the left-hand side, Alan Smith III now returns. Watch for the double aileron roll to the left. The L-39 has been exported to numerous countries, including Afghanistan, Bulgaria, Hungary, Romania, Iraq, Libya, Estonia, and Kyrgyzstan. A modernized derivative of the Albatross, the L-39, is still being built in the Czech Republic. Now from the left-hand side, watch as Alan Smith holds the big L-39 gracefully up to 1/2 human age. The service ceiling of this aircraft is a lofty 37,000 feet. A range of 528 miles with internal fuel and almost 1,000 miles with external tank spinners. Although it does not have cup holders, the pilot thrives in pressurized and air-conditioned comfort in the roomy 2-place cabin. Aerobatics are very easy to perform in this aircraft. I've had the pleasure of flying with Alan Smith in the L-39, actually at Willow Grove last year, as I had the opportunity to take the controls and perform loops and rolls in this marvelous machine. It's the ultimate roller coaster ride. comes back this time, look, for the 4,000-foot-high inside of Barnstormer's Loop. There is considerable controversy as to who was the first man ever to perform the inside of Barnstormer's Loop. And it seems to be fairly evenly divided between Adolphe Pégoud, a French aviator, and Peter Nesterov, a Russian aviator, who performed the maneuver on almost the same day, with radically different results. Adolphe Pégoud first performed the inside loop to the acclaim of the French press and public, performing a maneuver never before completed in an aircraft. Peter Nesterov, a Russian army pilot, performed a loop in one of the Russian flying machines where he was immediately clapped into jail for endangering government property. When the Russian government realized the significance of the maneuver that Peter Nesterov had done, he was released from jail and promoted to captain. Now performing that classic airshow maneuver, the big loop in the sky. Let me see a hand if anyone knows who was the first man to ever perform an outside loop. That is starting from the inverted position and pushing around in the outside configuration. Oh, how he thought it was Waldo Pepper, but no. Waldo Pepper flew that maneuver in 1980. Wasn't Lincoln Beachey. That was a good try, though. Lincoln Beachey was the first man to perform the inside Barnstormer's Loop in the United States, which he did over the Coronado Islands, November 13th in 1911. The first outside loop was performed by an aviator with so many firsts to his name, none other than General James Doolittle. We're on the left-hand side now, stopping the aircraft at each 90 degrees of rotation. Alan Smith performs the hesitation 4-point roll. Holding the aircraft momentarily in knife-edge flight, Alan performs the 90-degree, 270-degree turnaround to come back to Airshow Center. Alan now performing a horizontal S in the sky. Big 4,000-foot loop in this aircraft, exposed to the pilot's body to about 5.5 positive Gs. And a beautifully smooth aircraft to fly. All right, everyone's in question-answering mode. Who was the first man to demonstrate controlled flight in Australia? May sound like it's a hard question, but it's somebody that's known to all of you. The requirements were that he had to fly a figure-of-8 formation around 2 vertical poles erected a quarter of a mile apart. It was again in 1911 that this pilot performed in Australia, winning a 25,000-pound prize for performing that maneuver, which demonstrated controlled flights in Australia for the first time. Who do you think it was? In stereo here, we got Crocodile Dundee, but that ain't a night. Boy, I got you all today. The first pilot to demonstrate controlled flight in Australia. took place in a 1909 Poisson biplane that he had brought to Australia specifically for the purpose. The pilot, believe it or not, was none other than the great Harry Houdini. There's a big banana pop right now from Alan Smith as he goes whistling by in the top banana pop. 43 to 03 Air Power celebration. Coming up in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen, proudly sponsored by the Subaru dealers of the Penn Jersey region, out to turn loose in the beautiful blue sky above us right now, Mr. Matt Chapman and the Subaru Gap 231 EX. Today's air show is being sponsored in part by the Subaru dealers of the Penn Jersey region. Subaru and Matt Chapman are proud to be a part of the year's celebration of 100 years of powered flights. Subaru means innovation, precision, and performance, and that's why Subaru is here today sponsoring Matt Chapman, personally, for this most worthy cause. The museum building will be officially open to the public within the next 2 months, but you can preview that anytime you are here. The DVHAA